This event, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. In the red corner at 225 pounds from Lexington, Tennessee, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. And across the ring at 235 pounds, Tampa, Florida, Al Perez. Your referee, Alfred Neely.
Alfred Neely, the third man in the ring for this Power Professional Wrestling match. It should be a great one. Two fantastic young athletes. Neely calling for the bell. Al Perez taking on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Gilbert, the former manager of the North American champion. Man who calls himself the champion, sometimes a nightmare. Collar and elbow tie-up. Headlock. Eddie Gilbert managing to make it behind Perez. Perez there with the hammerlock. Al Perez, of course, a great amateur out of the University of Tampa, Florida. A great record there in college. Of course, you can see he's got the size to be competitive in professional wrestling. Two hard shoulder smashes off the ropes. Gilbert with a drop toe hold. Gilbert's management career ended rather abruptly, but I'll tell you what, Gilbert's got something you really can't take away from him, and that is his wrestling skill. He's a good wrestler. You can't take that away from him. And with a little bit more experience, he's bound to become a great superstar. Of course, Al Perez is also in that same category. This man, great wrestler. Al Perez there using the Russian form of the arm bar, turning it into somewhat of a standing side roll. Kind of an unorthodox combination of amateur holds. Of course, Perez is very expert in that type of area. Gilbert really lashing out with a hard right cross to the jaw. Another one sends Perez reeling. His right crosses, blatant infractions of the rules. Alfred Neely admonishing Gilbert for it. Gilbert with a hard elbow off the ropes, using the momentum of those ropes to his advantage. Gilbert has turned the tide on Perez. Not in a tactically sound manner, however. Gilbert with the elbow, lateral press. Perez kicks out after two. On the first two appearances, Al Perez defeated his opponents, and both of them in under 30 seconds. A really amazing showing. And his first two times in the Mid-South area, of course, Eddie Gilbert. It's tough competition for anybody. It's one fall with a 10-minute time limit on Power Professional Wrestling. Al Perez with a couple of hard elbows to the midsection. Shoulder smash sends Gilbert down. Gilbert with a clothesline. Gilbert really caught Perez with a clothesline. Gilbert seems to be afraid to let Perez gather any momentum, as you might expect. Perez goes to the eyes. Gilbert scratching the back of Perez. Eddie Gilbert throwing Al Perez's head hard into the turnbuckles. He is building some momentum on Perez. He catches Perez in a high vertical suplex. He went to the cradle, but only got a 2 count from Alfred Neely on that one. Whoa! Perez fired back with a hard right. Perez off the ropes. A kick to the midsection, and now Perez is firing back. Fighting fire with fire, I'm telling you. I am expecting to see great things out of this man. Tremendous collision. Both men really coming off hard into one another. Of course, Perez has suffered a little bit of punishment. He was in the midst of firing back on Gilbert. I think that collision kind of took the wind out of his sails, and now both men toe-to-toe. Both men brawling. Perez really firing hard with those rights. That arm whip. Boy, I'm telling you, it's been a seesaw battle. Hard arm whip, and Perez with a back suplex. Perez with that beautifully, technically perfect back suplex.
A tremendous maneuver, gains a victory for Al Perez over Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. And now let's return to Jim Ross in the studio.